Hi, it's Kristen Wallace, and in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to sign up for conferences using Skyward Family Access. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my school's homepage. Whether you're on the district homepage or the Mount Westonka High School homepage, in either situation, you will see down at the very bottom a button that says Skyward Family Access, and that should get you to your login page. You'll want to log in as a parent or guardian. If you're unsure of this login information, you can contact the administrative assistant in the main office of your building. You want to log in as a parent, not as a student, however, so you'll need this login information. All of our conference signups are being done online. And they will vary just slightly depending on if your student is at the high school or the middle school or the elementary school. I have a middle schooler and a high schooler. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to sign up for conferences as a high school parent. So I'm going to select my student and I'm going to click on Teacher Conferences, which is on the menu bar on your left-hand side. Once I get to the teacher conference scheduler, I'll notice that I do have the option of printing all my scheduled conferences. So once I've scheduled both kids, if I want a printed out version of that, I can do that. Otherwise, the conferences that I schedule will also appear here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on all conferences since I haven't scheduled any times. At the high school, each teacher will have a section next to them that says select a time. You might find it overwhelming to schedule a time for all of the teachers, particularly if you have more than one student. These conference times, if I go ahead and click on a time, are about 10 minutes apiece. So you really want to think about what's available from different teachers and maybe start with the teachers that are most important and select those times. Conferences at the high school will be on Thursday, October 13th from 5 to 8, and then again on Monday, October 17th from 7:30 to 11:30, and then again from 4 to 8. So you might want to have a plan going into the scheduler of when you want to select, but if you do make a selection and you need to change it, you can do that as well. So I'm going to try to do my conferences on Monday and see how many I can get scheduled. I'm going to start here at 10 a.m. and go ahead and save that for Mackenzie for her band course. Once that saves, it will take me back and I can see that I have that scheduled here and I can kind of pick and choose the other classes that I want to go into. I know I want to get into science, so I'm going to go ahead and schedule that next. I might want a little bit of time in between those conferences, but typically your conference will end and you should have time to get to your next conference as well. So I'm actually going to schedule this one from 10:20 to 10:30. And again, I want to hit save. And once I hit save, it should automatically take me back to my main page. Once I have all of these selected, I can go ahead and view scheduled times and it'll tell me when I have these scheduled. And if I need to go in and make a change to my conference time, I can go in here and unschedule. And then I can change that time. So I can deselect the time and tell them that I no longer want to go meet at that time, and then I can reselect. So if I wanted to go ahead and deselect that time, I decided, oh, I don't want to go visit the band teacher at that time. Maybe I decide I don't need to do a band conference or I want to pick a different one. And then again, to change my time, I'd go back to all conferences and now I'd select a new time from Mrs. Chilson. If you go up here to the top and you are in all students, even if you have students in different buildings and you want to view your scheduled times, you can see those for both students. Now I see that at Grandview, online scheduling is not open yet, but once it is, I should see my scheduled conferences for both kids. You'll also get email confirmation of the things that you scheduled as well, and you can always log back into Skyward Family Access prior to conferences and take a look at your final schedule. If you have any questions about how to use the conference scheduler or about your login information, again, your login information can be found from your building secretary, administrative assistant, and any kind of other issues they have with logging in or scheduling conferences can be directed to me, Kristen Wallace.